Greetings, my people. Welcome back to the Mental Emancipation Network, and big at yourselves every time. Thank you once again for joining me for another Hiking for Health episode. And this one was special, very special, because it was my first ever hike, my first ever time I've climbed a mountain, and it was the start of this journey that has helped me to grow physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually as well. So let's go, let's get into it. So how was it that I ended up 950 meters above sea level on the third highest peak in England, Helvellyn, and walking along Striding Edge in the Lake District? Well, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I'll briefly explain just how Hiking for Health started and literally saved me from a life of depression, shame, self-pity and a range of other negative habits. A few years ago, my world came crumbling down after all my self-destructive habits and my infidelities finally caught up with me, which led to the breakup of my family. It led to my family being broken, unprotected, insecure, and without the love and care of a father should provide, I can only imagine the impact that it had on my children and their mother. So the devastation of putting my family in such a position led to me spiraling into such a deep depression. I lost everything, I was homeless. I started drinking a hell of a lot and smoking more weed than usual, which I smoked quite a lot of weed at that time anyway. I ended up sort of isolating myself away due to feeling just embarrassed at the way my life was turning out. However, I was grateful because at this point I like I said, I'd lost everything and like lost family, friends, and all the rest of it. But at this stage, I was grateful because I had my sister. My field days were still there, and my best friend was in my corner supporting me the best way they could. So I was very grateful at that stage still. I was grateful because I'd isolated in such a way. I was still sort of blaming everyone else. I was still being the victim. You know, I was still not taking no sort of accountability. So the few people that I had in my corner, I was very grateful for that. And then one day out of the blue, I received a Facebook message from @AnthonyWalks, who is now my hiking partner. After not spoken to him for years, he just sort of randomly reached out asking how I was after all these years and what I was up to. But little did he know at the time I was at complete rock bottom. So at first I just sort of responded, you know, that everything was okay, everything was fine, all the usual pleasantries, you know, as you do. But over the next few weeks he sort of stayed in touch, and it was quite nice to catch up with an old friend and sort of take my mind off the current situation I was in. So he tells me that he was coming up to the Lake District over the next few weeks to do some hiking, and asked if I wanted to join. And at that stage I told him, you know, like I'm in a bad space and probably won't be good company sort of thing. And then plus I was like, what the hell am I going to be doing hiking up a mountain, you know? But he kept telling me it'd be good for me and like it would help to clear my head, and we were good mates. So I was thinking, yeah, it could be fun. So obviously eventually I agreed, despite initially being very reluctant and quite apprehensive about it all, to be honest. Oh, was I wrong? This was one of the most, it was scary, the most scary, exhilarating, nerve-wracking, but mind-blowing experiences I've ever had. And it's funny because I was in the lowest place I've ever been, at rock bottom with absolutely nothing. But that day hiking up Helvellyn it just seemed to spark something inside me. It just ignited a fire within. And it shone a light on the darkness that I've been under at the time. So, I don't know, as you can see in this video, I was so happy because it had been probably the happiest I've been in a long time, you know. And like I said, it was the start of my hiking journey and realizing that, you know, I've got the power to find the solutions to the problem that I'd caused and that I do cause, and that I've got the courage to face any challenge. And it helped me to find the discipline to try and stay focused on the purpose that I created from doing the hiking for health, and how much it helped me. So at the time I didn't know, but it was the best thing, or one of the best things that could have ever happened. I know and I understand that I'm so far from where I want to be, but I'm on the journey of getting there, and I realize how far I've come in the last few years. And yeah, hiking for health has definitely changed my life, so much so that I ended up moving to Wales to explore the mountains and hills and trails even more. I'm slowly ticking them off the list as we speak, but I just want to thank Anthony Walks, and I'll put his link in the description again, because he helped me film. He does a lot in terms of helping to support the channel, but more importantly, he really helped me at a time when I needed it most. It's a big up Anthony Walks all the time. This video was actually filmed 2 years ago. It's only now that I'm putting it together in terms of what I actually wanted to say. So I also want to send some big shout outs. I want to send a shout out to Cla. I want to send a shout out to Azzy, Dels, my nanny Kelly. Yeah, big shout out to Nanny Kelly. I want to send a shout out to my parents, obviously. Shout out to Corey. I want to send a shout out to Fildes. She really helped me again when I was at my lowest, believed in me, cared for me and loved for me when I was at my lowest. So shout out to Fildes as well. I want to big up my brethren Dougals and my brethren G12. You know what I mean? Just to name a few. There's a couple of others there, but I just wanted to name them. So yeah, big up everyone, and thank you for the few subscribers that I've had so far and the few likes and comments. I really do appreciate it. So big up yourselves once again, and thank you for watching. Until next time, take care of yourselves and stay safe. Bless.